Hello, welcome back. Watch out, spoilers alert. While The Big Bang Theory has already revealed when George Sr. would die, young Sheldon's season the 6th of May have exacerbated issues by preparing him to be fired again. George Sr. has had a difficult time in young Sheldon. He not only narrowly avoided an affair with his neighbor Brenda, but he also lost his job as a high school football coach just as his wife Mary lost her post in the local church, which also coincided with the announcement that their son Georgie was having a child with his ex-girlfriend. To make matters worse, George Sr.'s terrible death is written into the canon of The Big Bang Theory, which means he will die at some point in the future seasons. As if that weren't enough, young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 9, College Dropouts and the Medford Miracle, appeared to set up a situation in which George Sr. would lose his job yet again due to his feud with Pastor Rob. While it is unclear whether George Sr. would get dismissed again, the episode does set up a plausible scenario. Pastor Rob's rivalry with George Sr. jeopardizes his job. In College Dropouts and the Medford Miracle, young Sheldon made George and Mary's story much worse by forcing George Sr. to tolerate Pastor Rob's presence in his dressing room. Pastor Rob not only stole the coach's thunder before a big game, but his intervention was also credited with the team's win, much to the anger of George Sr. Although Preacher Rob presented an olive branch to the enraged George Sr., Sheldon's father was still willing to take a risk and maybe lose a big game just to get the pesky pastor off his back. The fact that George would have been willing to lose a game just so he could blame the loss on Pastor Rob shows that his rage at the pastor is getting the best of him. It's easy to see why, given that the church is the enemy of young Sheldon Season 6, and George